Last week I spoke about how Sangomas should step up their game, and this week we have Dr. Wanga, who published an ad giving COVID-19 cures and boosting exchange rates. This is 2021. Witch doctors don't just bewitch, they also enrich. Hi, my name is Joey Mukando and welcome to the Roundup. This week, the government donated 9,000 bicycles to the people of Eastern Province. This comes after last year headmen complained that they were facing mobility issues. They never wanted to walk anymore because just like the bicycles, they were too tired. This donation worth over 6 million kwacha is set to help the headmen carry out government's community development goals. Of course, there were some people who criticized this move, but government urged critics not to make this political and told them to take several seats. Or in the case of the bicycles, take several saddles. But I understand where some of the critics are coming from, because donations in an election year, especially bikes, they can make you feel like government is taking you for a ride and the people are tired of this cycle. Politics aside, this is the perfect time to receive a bicycle as a donation, because even if you have a flat tire, you don't need to buy a pump because the country already has high inflation. Also, traditionally it's known that men are the ones that ride bikes to work, but this is an opportunity for the other gender. If you're a woman in Eastern Province, you can take advantage. This is the perfect time for you to learn how to ride. I'm talking about the bicycles. The problem is you are a pervert. 9,000 bicycles were donated. 300,000 was given to marketeers in Kabushi, and CBU has received the bus, Utu Nensu. But then when the elections start, the only thing some of us are going to receive is t-shirts and chitenges that wear out faster than cheap black jeans from Kamwala. This week, the EU donated $57 million to Zambia to help in the fight against COVID-19. Even after what we did with the last COVID resources, it's good to see these people are still donating. Zambia is like that one beautiful but toxic ex that no one can dump. She broke my heart, but that girl is beautiful. I still love her, man. I think Zambia's real name is Natasha. Even at age 56, Mother Zambia is still confusing these donors with her assets. She's got that junk in her trunk. I'm talking about the copper. The thing is, just like a beautiful girl, you never know if someone actually likes you for you. I can just imagine Zambia in a conversation with Zimbabwe. China says he likes me, but I think he only likes me for my national assets. In other news, the Zambian black market has been redeemed. This week, a housewife in Lusaka was found selling cocaine. I think Boma Lusambo was right. Maybe Lusaka is Los Angeles. And we're probably even better, because while the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills focus on plastic surgery because they're concerned with how their booty cheeks look, the Real Housewives of Lusaka are focused on what really matters. What's in between the cheeks? The crack. Seems these days Johnson's isn't the only white powder Lusaka housewives are dealing with. I'm convinced anything a man can do, a woman can do better. They say give a woman a house and she'll turn it into a home. Give one to a Lusaka woman and she'll turn it into a trap house. Anyway, credit to the Drug Enforcement Commission for finding this cocaine. Yes, they were able to sniff it out. In the past week, a housewife was arrested for cocaine. Teens in Chirundu were found selling sachets of heroin. And 3 farmers were arrested for cultivating weed on their farms. What an amazing week for Zambian drug dealers. For these cases, it's always like white foreigners, but now we finally have some melanin. Now that's what you call a black market. In international news this week, the Duke is expecting a second child, and no, I'm not talking about Bridgerton. Meghan Markle and the Prince announced that they are having their second child. When it comes to starting a family, it seems the Prince is in a hurry. Meghan was spotted with a baby bump, and I'm so happy for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. When it comes to making babies, they are the Duke and Duchess of Success. The pregnancy was announced by their spokesperson. Imagine being so wealthy that you employ someone just to say things for you. The only spokesperson me and the people of Eastern Province will ever know is the guy that fixes the wheels on our bicycles. Get it, spokesperson? Don't leave me. In telecommunications news, Zigta is introducing a 4th mobile service provider. It's about time, because I think we're all tired of the 3 that we already have. We need some competition. The word buzzing around is that the new service provider is called Beeline. Zigta should know by now that we don't trust anything with the word B in it after what happened with that pharmacy. Zigta, honey, be careful with the names that you allow around these parts. So technically, thinking about it, whether you're into poetry or not, or making a decision to join this mobile network, you're going to have to recite Shakespeare. To be or not to be. Despite numerous rumors that this is a local company, it's not. It's actually Russian. And thank God this isn't Honeybee rebranded. Can you imagine buying bundles and minutes and when they reach, they're already expired? I hope they're actually going to be good. So let's wait and see what this company from the country of Vladimir is going to put in. Lastly, in Coppola news, this week in Mufulira, a tavern has been turned into a school. Does this mean all the kids that graduate from there are going to be lawyers because they've graduated from the bar? The community school was previously a Chivusa building in Kankoyo, but it had to move because it was surrounded by too many bars. So they moved into a bar. This is ironic. This sounds like the owner has been watching too many Chinese movies and got advice from one of those old men. To defeat the bar, you must become the bar. But if you think about it, bars and schools aren't even that different, right? Minus the learning, they're all just a bunch of people gathering in one room to make noise all day. This is why teachers always used to tell you, all this talking, you think this is a bar. At least the kids at this school can say, no sir, it's not a bar, but it is a tavern. Think about it, some of the things you learn in school, you can learn in a bar. Biology, how much alcohol can the liver take? Organic chemistry, even in a bar you learn that alcohol is a solution. Plus bars teach you about gins and whiskeys. RIE isn't the only subject where you can learn about spirits. Plus it's a primary school, so if you think about it, teachers are not that different from bartenders. Bartenders stand in front of clients all day interacting. Teachers stand in front of students and talk all day. The bartender has to throw out unruly clients in a bar, and when you misbehave in class, the teacher punishes you. And lastly, when you're in a bar and you can't open your drink, who do you go to? Exactly. Teacher, open for me my drink. But this is great because school is important and education has the power to elevate you to new heights. So we can say this school has set the bar high, literally. This has been Joey. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Signing out. This video is brought to you by FACT Zambia. FACT is a youth-led organization that focuses on accountability and civil transparency. All they want to do is bring you the facts. If you're interested and you want to be a member and make a difference in the community, check out their Facebook page below and become a member.